Yo, what's good, world family? It's your boy Uniqo Williams. I'm here with CEO. What's your name?
It's your boy Lapis Zelmae, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy.
Tori.
You already know. Local neighborhood scumbag here. Give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag.
Monray.
What's up, your boy Young Sleepy, aka Drop the Mic is floating like these things in the background. Just gonna talk about some fan stuff today.
Okay, yeah, like, one of my favorite shows, man. So let's get right into it today. So what's going on with the Jedi sister girl? And I've just been calling her that ever since I first saw her. She's an Inquisitor. Her real name is Moses Ingram, with two S's actually. So that was kind of interesting.
Double S.
And so she just went on Instagram Live yesterday, and she had something to say. She had something to talk about. She was talking about all the racism she's seeing in her comments and in her mentions and her DMs from Star Wars fans. What is wrong with these Star Wars fans? I don't understand. Like, it's a galaxy that's not too far away, or is it far away? Either way it goes.
Yeah, a galaxy far, far away.
Like super far away, and it still manages to be racist. I don't get it.
Well, that galaxy technically just colonized Europe. That just came everywhere else. It's the same thing.
I mean, geez. I'm like, dog, you over here giving praise to Jar Jar Binks. You're giving praise to Jabba the Hutt and what he is. You giving praise to all these different. Matter of fact, there was like I don't know, there's this sexy double-tailed chick Jedi.
Yeah, if she was a Twi'lek, we wouldn't be hating. If she was a Twi'lek, there would not be these problems.
But you get a female Jedi that's
Inquisitor. Don't have them on our necks.
Inquisitor. Yeah, I think I don't want any more of any smoke from him. What do these black guys know about Jedi? Look at her. He didn't know
was blue.
Hey,
she was
I'm ready.
Blue in the show. She's blue.
They respect the blue person more than anything. Like that even reminds me of Mystique. Like, oh man, Mystique's so sexy. She's blue, y'all don't hate her. So hey, anyway, so we got she
hey, never discount a fetish of racist white men.
Yeah,
I will always discount for every one of them. So at any rate, so yeah, we had that going on, and she said that she felt the love as well as the hate, but she did feel everybody in Star Wars, the actual Twitter account, which I guess that's how you save the world, is you tweet what should have happened. They came out and they said, man, there's like thousands of species in the Jedi in the Star Wars universe. Don't choose to be the racist one. So shout out to Star Wars for looking out for her. I already feel some type of way just because
George Lucas was like, yo, get this tweet off real quick, y'all, before they see all my extra racism.
I already feel some type of way because of how they treat her in the show. I mean, although she is super duper thirsty to get Obi-Wan Kenobi and get the what you want to say, the accolades.
She's a black woman trying to get with the white man.
I was flowing good, man. I was flowing good.
Oh.
It like now she's over there trying to get the approval, you know, of the man who actually might be the whitest person in the universe, but it's the people underneath him is also super white too. And it's like, don't forget you're the lowest of the low. So she's got to go through that on the show and in the Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Emperor Palpatine's the epitome of racism.
Tori, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, most definitely. I think the racism's to be expected. It's Star Wars.
At this point.
I mean, if Star Wars has ever proven anything, it's that it can be racist. Think about when they removed all the books from canons. They singled out every person of, well, that was less racist than just them proving how Star Wars stands are real. And if they dislike something, they're gonna come for you. But they're also it's a loving and hating fan base at the same time. Only both extremes.
It reminds me of professional wrestling fans, but I don't know. I think they're like
no wrestling fans way more toxic, bro.
Okay, that's fair.
Wrestling fans, listen, Star Wars. I love you, Star Wars, and you get a little notch on the toxic scale. Wrestling fans, It's a different ball game.
Yeah. Wrestling. Monte don't disagree, but I'm telling you, I'm in both of them. Yes,
Hey,
wrestling
that's
fan
because Monte be dealing with anime stands, and those are a real different breed too.
All I'm worried about wrestling fans is they will DDoS your family, dog. If they find out somebody your cousin, they will DDoS them, dog. I'm like, dog, they ain't even about this, bro. Shannon Sharpe, they started finding his family members and DDoSing. I'm like, bro, why are you DDoSing his family, bro?
He's like, I'm just a reporter. I'm not even a wrestler.
I don't like what you reported. They are different. But Star Wars fans are, again, they like Sasha Banks in her role, so it's a little bit
yeah. They didn't do that to Sasha Banks, that's for sure.
But
the Mandalorians there are some darker skinned Mandalorians, so
but
see, I missed
look at the Stormtroopers. They wasn't white.
Maybe they but to Joe's point, I did watch the first episode. She did in the show, she does deal with a lot, so she has to get Obi-Wan Kenobi if anybody watched the show. I have not watched the second episode when they actually meet, so I haven't got to that far, but we will get on it. But yeah, it's unfortunate that she have to deal with racism, and I get it. Some people right now are going to be like, what are y'all talking about? Do y'all know the entire story? Do y'all know everything that's going on? And I'm like, yes, we read the comments. We see the comment. I'm sorry, saying I hate black people is not like the bottom of the racist category. Saying wild things to a black person on Twitter in the comments and not specifically mentioning black but hinting at it is still a form of racism.
Passive aggressive racism is still passive. It's still racism.
Because I noticed that a lot of people feel like you have to directly say, "I'm a racist" to be racist now. To the point where I just watched a video on the leader of the KKK. I prefer that's
what you do, though. If you're a racist, just say it.
The leader of the KKK literally did an interview with the black guy who pranked him into saying, "I love BLM." Yeah. To the point he's like, "I'm not racist. I just prefer not to be around black people." Matter of fact, if
that is passive racism, folks.
I'm compassionate to black children because I don't want nothing bad happening to them. I'm like, what about black people? He's like, I take that back. I'm more compassionate to white
after
children.
After they turn 18, though.
I'm more
compassionate Get them out of here.
White children. By the way, if you watch that video, Gideon did one, and I want to remember his name. I'll tell y'all after Monte give his thought.
In Arkansas, that was good. It was good. It was good. It was a good video.
Yeah,
Vice has done a few documentaries about it too, where they've gotten in with the.
But he basically he does the PR campaign like, we're not racist. I just don't like black people, and I'm like, what? I prefer they not be around, and I'm like, what?
I just think we should. Put them all in a hole somewhere. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad, am I?
So I'm
just saying we should round them all up, put them in a camp.
So basically, when you say that, basically it's still, you can sense it. You don't have to outright say it. Even if you nowadays, we know if you outright say it, I'm gonna let Monte go up there. But even if you outright say it, now they gonna ask questions to if you mentally ill, as we saw in Buffalo. I'm like, that dude like, I don't like black people. Like, why did he do this?
Mm-hmm.
He got it on his gun.
Mental health.
He got on his gun. I hate N-words on his gun. It's on the gun.
Oh, that's dedication.
It's on the gun. It's on his walls. Why did he do it? I wonder what the reason was. It video game? I'm like,
what could drive him to such an action?
Like in his room where it said, "I hate N-words." He's like, I wonder what's it video game, bro. It's on the wall.
Got the whole Confederate flag set up and everything, just sitting there, and they're like, I don't know why he would go and hurt all these black people. He didn't seem like that kind of guy to me. I don't know what could have drove him to this.
Yes.
He drank chocolate milk at the high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never doubt.
He loves fried chicken.
Yeah, like
got a watermelon patch in his backyard.
So it's
Grandma made it for him.
So it's strange to me when people want to insinuate race into something and be like, it's not racist when I wonder how hard the bar for me to prove something is racist now. It's insane. But some people saying some stuff that was racist, they just didn't like the character. They typical Star Wars nerds who want her skin. You should have been painted blue. And then
she should have.
You do got those people. Those people we are not talking about. I'm talking about the ones that's in the Twitter and Instagram comments. going crazy.
Shout out to the
mostly Twitter.
shout out to the Space Braiders, by the way. I shout out to them. She probably got like 8 arms instead of it being like a whole bunch of 8 sister girls just braiding your hair. Because I mean, she's nailed up with the micro braids, bro. I mean, they letting her be black. She's a black inquisitor. I like it.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
I like it.
Mate.
Tell him from deep space.
First, even though I am wearing black, I'm not representing Star Wars in any way like this. But to say that wrestling fans are among the worst, I'm sorry, that is simply not true.
The Star Wars fandom, I seen them fight people, bro.
The Star Wars fandom is legendary for being among the most toxic fandom in history. And you can ask any Star Wars fan. It is legendary. We can go back to the boycott Star Wars Episode 7 thing that happened when there was a group of them that got mad for promoting white genocide. We can go to the multiple actors that have even contemplated suicide because of their roles in Star Wars and how people have attacked them for literally playing roles in Star Wars. It is not the first time this has happened. Do we even need to go back to the people versus George Lucas and George Lucas blanked my childhood? Do we even need to go back to that? It is rough in the Star Wars fandom. So no, wrestling is not competitive. I'm sorry. But
I just say that because wrestling's been around longer than Star Wars. People used to get stabbed over wrestling. People throw hot tweets over Star Wars. People get murdered over their favorite wrestler.
Boycotts and death threats. Like everything you can think of, the Star Wars fan has probably been through it. And the only reason it really doesn't come out as much because Star Wars has peaks and moments. Like when Star Wars isn't
because it's owned by Disney, you mean?
Then it's fine. But when it comes out and it's something like shoot, even look at what Episode 7 did to the fandom. It was, oh my God, they got ugly. So regardless, as far as her, as far as I think with Miss Moses Ingram, I hate that this is happening to her. I really do. And it's appalling. We go back again to some of the evilness of the world that's just showing up. I mean, one episode, and she said, I've gotten hundreds of messages. Like one episode.
Yeah, that is wild.
Like one episode, and she's gotten hundreds of messages, racist comments and everything. And she seems like a really sweet person. She even said when she came out, I'm not.
At least give her the season before you start super hating.
Like she seems like really sweet. I'm not that type of person to this, all of this negative energy and stuff that she's getting. It's saddening. It really is. I mean, we just came through, other instances of just people just attacking folks for no reason. And now we come to this. It's like a girl can't even get one episode. And the thing about it is that's crazy to me is this: she gets attacked for her role in one episode. And it's specifically on her because Disney has, very well and wonderfully done a multitude of different types and kinds of people in their recent movies and their recent shows. We've had people that were
heavy on the diversity.
People of the LGBTQI community. Even people that were missing limbs. They've put people in an abundance of kind of people in an abundance of roles. She steps in one episode. She gets attacked. I mean, this is sad to watch.
Yeah, America Chavez got it too, and they're like, she's 16, bro.
Come on now, dude, this is ridiculous. I mean,
by the way, it's two different categories too. It's one like real reddity, horny, old dude. I'm like, she's 16, bro. And then it's like the LGBTQ hate people group or Hispanic hate people group. They're like,
who are mad because she only wore the pin.
She just wore a pin, dog. Your mama, you had 2 moms. I hate you. I'm like, bro, it's not real, bro. You're not. Y'all.
So I'm just like,
how dare you have 2 mothers from a different dimension? What's wrong with you?
I hope that she can.
And we saw for 3 seconds.
Some people. I hope that this stops happening to her, and that some more people can come to her defense and shut this down. That's sad.
Hopefully, she kills the role, and that'll shut everybody up.
I mean, some of people look like Instagram messages and stuff, so it's hard to stop the social media fandom as much. You can ban all the people, but it's a bit more difficult to do that. But I mean, she is on a very big platform because once you're on television on a major, television company like Disney or something like that. You're going to be in the public eye, but she doesn't deserve this, and she's doing a wonderful job in her role. So I hate that this is happening to her. I really do.
Agreed.
It really a thing.
We're gonna remember that when they try to say racism's dead.
We're gonna definitely keep Miss Moses in our prayers because like I said, she's a very beautiful actress. I'm sorry, or I don't know.
Dang, now they're gonna be like, oh,
actor
X. He was a man first. You know how they do. What you started something.
But with all that being said, we're gonna keep her lifted up in prayer because none of that should be happening to nobody, man. Y'all need to understand what has been written can be rewritten because that's what's been happening. And when it comes to Disney, they're gonna make it their own. Point blank, period.
Yep.
And you just gonna have to live with it. Speaking of which, we gotta let's talk Disney fairy tale extended universe if you want to call it that. Somebody that is a constant in the Disney fairy tale universe, fairy godmother. She's got a new look. We saw that in the new Pinocchio trailer that just came out. It'll be coming out September 8th on Disney Plus Day 2022. I believe that's September 8th is when Disney Plus dropped.
So no theater release.
We are not getting a theater release for Pinocchio. It is going straight to stream. I watched it, and then that was a big surprise. I was like, oh, y'all snuck a black person in there. Shout out to Disney, because if they don't do shit else nowadays, they're gonna sneak some ethnicity somewhere.
They're gonna sneak some diversity in on you.
But let's not forget. So maybe this is a what I want to say, what do we call them? Foreshadowing. What do we call it when we're trying to think about what's gonna happen in the next Marvel movie? Because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen in the next fairy movie or fairy tale movie. We're going to have Black Fairy Godmother. So here we go. Sleeping Beauty is up. Hold on. Was it Snow White?
They already gave us Black Cinderella.
I would say Disney. I think I already pulled one of them.
We already got Little Mermaid. Chloe Bailey is.
I'm about to say,
they should have made Geppetto black. That would have said something.
Okay, so we did see that Geppetto is Tom Hanks, and
never mind. He shouldn't be black. That's fire.
He's back out there in the water.
Chet Hanks.
So he's back out.
Hey, if Chet Hanks was Pinocchio and Tom Hanks was Geppetto, let's go.
We know that Tom Hanks will be Geppetto in this, and Tom Hanks will be reunited in the water again. No Wilson this time, it appears. So we saw some good. So we saw some good CGI going on from Jiminy Cricket. We saw some other puppets being puppeted via Granny Chino or Chio, Granny Chio. We saw a lot of stuff going on, but it's just gonna be another Pinocchio. And Pinocchio has been in a lot of movies lately. He's been in Netflix. He's been in the international scene, and just in the last few years. So Pinocchio is making a hell of a comeback. I don't know, gentlemen, thoughts?
It sounds like it sucks.
Hey, probably gonna suck. All right.
Keep it a bean with you, bro.
All right. I'm trying to make it sound nice and interesting, man. Damn.
I'm keeping it a bean with you. Pinocchio was not the most interesting Disney story just to begin with. I mean,
that story sucks.
Like, it's not the most interesting
story. It's very
John Wayne, one of the best Kingdom Hearts levels ever is in that.
But it's not, to me, it's not really that. It's, to me, I pretty much hated all of Disney's live action films. I'm just when it comes to the Disney fairy tale, I hated all of them. Aladdin.
You didn't like Lion King?
No, like it just like because to me it's hard to take it's hard to really overtake the original or capture the magic of the original a second time around, for one, and then two, the live action. Some things do not need to be live action. It just keep being. Lion King was a perfect example. They didn't need to be live action. Like Timon and Pumbaa live action ain't gonna get the same zaniness and funniness they got from it. Even though I love to play them voice wise, just they're not. I don't really need live action Lion King. Like some of them I understand, maybe Sleeping Beauty. Some of them that have more human roles to play, something like that. That's fine. The whole. Like even Aladdin, like we were trying to have Will Smith follow up from Robin Williams' wonderful performance. He was already going behind the 8 ball. So I'm just like, there's no real point in doing a lot of them. This Little Mermaid one, oh my God, I ain't even going to that. Like heaven forbid that one. because it's gonna be so much CGI water around everywhere, but I'm not for it. But,
he said CGI going stupid.
I'm just not feeling the live. I understand Disney's doing it, money reasons. I get why you're doing it. I don't blame you for doing it.
That worked.
I'm not feeling it. And Pinocchio is gonna be another one on the list of ones like, okay, yay, like it's live action Pinocchio. We're gonna have they tried live action Dumbo and they had live action Lion King, live action Aladdin, live action Little Mermaid's gonna come soon.
Let's get a live action Hercules in there and we can finish off my childhood.
I mean, Hercules would be straight but
I was gonna say they could probably do Hercules.
And then the problem is some of their plots, like I don't really like Hercules' plot is just him finding his God.
I thought Mulan was okay.
Like, if I wanted to watch that Mulan,
I didn't even watch it.
Oh my god! Like no.
Okay, that was my biggest complaint was no Mushu
right now. No Eddie Murphy Mushu. I don't need to see Mulan. I can kill that right now.
They just had Eddie Murphy come in just dressed as a dragon.
If I want to see Hercules find his godhood, I'd go watch Thor, which I like. This like I don't need this. Like a lot of them just So I'm like, okay, Pinocchio. Cool. We get to see a movie about, string puppets and fine fairy godmother and Tom Hanks Geppetto for an hour and 40 minutes.
Straight to Stream says it all for me.
I can't.
I got a question. Disney, do right by Pinocchio. Pinocchio killed Jiminy Cricket in the original story.
In the actual fairy tale, he did kill Jiminy Cricket.
And he dies at the end. Go dark. Do the real story. Do 1881 story. Do the real thing. Make it dark.
That might be the twist. That might be the twist that gets to the 7.
That'd be M. Night Shyamalan in the house.
Also, 1881.
Pinocchio.
The theme of racism in the story. Jiminy Cricket was a jive talking cricket.
Joe was. His nigga's name was Jiminy.
Yeah, he got killed by Pinocchio by throwing a hammer at him. Tell the real story. Go real. If you go real, I might support it. Mate, would you support?
Leave it to a white puppet to throw a hammer at a black cricket.
I don't care.
Mate, support the real story, Mate.
Bruh, you know what this is gonna lead to. It's gonna
continue.
It's gonna get worse.
They did that.
It's a dark story.
Like it's gonna continue and it's gonna get worse. See, this is what things you're gonna realize. It's gonna be a live action The Land Before Time. A live action Finding Nemo. Like, no.
Look,
I don't want
we got Jurassic Park, so at least there's a basis. We know they can do it.
Versions of a lot of these movies. A live action Ratatouille. I don't care. Like,
that's taking it too far.
Like, it's gonna be more of them. A live action that, then it's gonna be live action Frozen, and I've had enough of Let It Go. It's a live action Ice Age. Like, they're gonna keep going, and I'm sick of it. I don't care.
The one with the Samoan family at the Rock in.
Let it go.
Oh yeah, Moana. They can do live action Moana.
That's not
it's gonna really hurt y'all when y'all see this live action Toy Story. Y'all gonna really realize it went too far in. You gonna see the live action Toy Story. You be like, why are you looking like that toy? That's man. I can't do it.
Said, why is he just looking like the toy?
I've had enough, bro. I've had enough.
I can't. Tori, in Moana, you can put Roman Reigns.
Freaking live action Bambi.
No, that's how we lose them in wrestling. Disney movies are how you lose. Look at Sasha Banks. She did some Disney stuff and then she walked off the show.
Everybody waiting on one scene, the hugging shot. I don't like stop this. I don't care. I do not care.
No, they're gonna use Unreal Engine for Bambi, bro.
That's fire. They use Unreal Engine for everything, man. We're on what? Unreal Engine 4 or 5?
Disney, listen to me. This is how you make money. The real story of Sleeping Beauty. Let's go.
No. Let's go. Controversy. Let's go.
This is gonna be y'all fault. This is what's gonna happen.
Look up the story, people. It's wild.
That live action Snow White with the dwarfs gonna be running around y'all screen. That live action Alice in Wonderland that ain't gonna make a lick of sense.
We got live action Winnie the Pooh when you murder people.
That live action.
That's what happens when you go public domain.
That's gonna get y'all. I told y'all I was gonna go too far.
We got killer Winnie the Pooh now.
When that live action Goofy movie come out,
they waited as soon as it was public domain to do Winnie the Pooh.
When that live action Goofy movie come out, remember?
But it's gonna be set in the 20.
I love the Goofy movie though. Let's not do that.
See that live action movie come out, you can be like, oh my gosh, what have they done to that song? What have they done to that scene?
that whole soundtrack is fire. I still got songs from the Goofy movie in my Spotify playlist.
It was till the live action version came out. Y'all can have it. I'm done. I can't like the live action version of these Disney animated classics, bro.
I don't want it to be Disney. I want the real stories out here. Tell us the real deal.
I done seen 3 attempts.
Well, listen, we already got the real Goofy movie, so we can just leave it alone.
Like, if I can't do a successful live action Tarzan movie, bro, and I done seen like 2 or 3 attempts, bro, I can't do it no more. I can't.
That is true. They dropped the ball with Tarzan a couple times.
I've seen like 2 times, bro. You can't do that movie live action, and that should be the easiest hit you can do.
There were some crazy looking CGI gorillas.
I can't, bro. I can't.
Tarzan was literally supposed to just be like, it just didn't need to be Brendan Fraser just because he was the cash cow. He was the cash cow at the time. Like, yeah, you know him from The Mummy.
The Mummy.
So watch him now, B. George in the Jungle.
I tell you, that was George in the Jungle. That wasn't Tarzan. Look, nigga, I was thinking that. I was like, when was Brendan Fraser Tarzan?
I can't, bro. I can't.
I was like, huh?
Bro, I can't. See a live action Ratatouille with a rat cooking. I'm like, bro, that rat look a little too real, bro. I ain't trying to. I can't.
Unreal Engine.
I can't.
Hey, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for public domain. Once it's public domain, some crazy YouTube filmmaker will make the worst movie ever out of it. Go see Winnie the Pooh.
Tony Goldwyn. He a USA actor. Stay on USA, dog.
Like I said, I give, bro. I give. I can't do it no more. I can't.
That's like John Claude Van Damme being goddamn Guile.
I can't do it, bro.
Hey, man, I liked Street Fighter when I was a kid, but whoo, that movie was so inaccurate.
Oh my God! Don't even get me into Shadaloo and.
By the way, I'm gonna tell everybody.
Mortal Kombat was the closest to actual game.
All y'all listen to me. If you go on Paramount Plus, never in your life click on that Halo show. Just never do it. I promise you.
Man,
y'all think what y'all saw is bad. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. When they say they have never read or saw the video game, they literally never read or saw nothing. It was just they just knew titles, dog. They're like, hey, Master Chief. I spoiled because I don't want y'all to see it. Master Chief sleeps with a.
Yeah, they say Halo was horrible.
Master Chief sleeps with a member of the Covenant in front of what's her name? While she just stares at her while he sleeps with the member of the Covenant.
I heard he was naked a lot and took off his helmet quite a bit.
So it's like they didn't care at all. That was the worst show I've that's the worst show I've ever seen. I have never.
What species is the girl?
Like AI.
AI? Is she white?
Yeah, she was Covenant AI though.
Technically, she white on the game. She kind of bluish, as I don't know.
Cortana's blue and.
And then what is Master Chief?
We don't know. He never take his helmet off except for in there.
We don't know. That's the thing. Apparently he's white now, but we never knew.
After you just told me he took his helmet off many a time, we're
not counting that show.
No, but I'm saying
he never counted that show as Halo. That show is a disgrace.
He never showed us in the video games, but apparently he is just random white guy A.
Which sometimes you get with random blue girl B. Man, what's up with Shannon Sharpe, man? Man, I know you've been wanting to get that off your chest ever since you first said it, Zelmae. So I had to let you breathe for a second.
I had to get that.
But let's move on, man.
Bro, and I was sick.
Let's move on. Shannon Sharpe, he heard what Dr. Umar had to say about all these brothers out here in response to the Jamie Foxx situation about him dating said random white girl B or white girl A, not sure, but Dr. Umar said it several times. He repeated it several times. And he brought up Shannon Sharpe and quote unquote, shamed him a little bit. And Shannon said nobody should be worried about him, who he dates or anybody hates. I'm not hurting anybody or taking anybody's money from anyone. We'll make this a quick one. Why do people still care?
Hold
on. Because I'm gonna give it to you. Hold on. Get your arms ready to wave them. Get your arms ready.
No, I don't have to because it's not the real Dr. Umar, which is hilarious.
But the real Dr. Umar did reply.
He did reply.
He said something.
No, at first, he responded to Dr. Umar No Context, which if you are on Twitter, you know that is a meme account.
Twitter, it's a Twitter page.
It's a meme account that makes fun of.
That he supports wholeheartedly, by the way.
And then Dr. Umar responded to that. So he didn't Shannon Sharpe saw that, thought it was a real Dr. Umar. I don't know if he thought it was real, but he responded to that thought in the process. Because Dr. Umar does believe that. But I just wanted to clarify.
He knew the real Dr. Umar would see.
Go ahead and clarify.
I just wanted to clarify that it was a meme account because people in the comments are going to go, oh my God, it's good. I get it.
I just want to throw this out here. Shannon Sharpe comes from a very small home in rural Georgia. And I'm just thinking that maybe his way that he thinks about women of not so color, maybe that's their way of getting back. That might be their way of getting back. Like, I didn't come back far enough to where I'm looking for revenge against white women or white people. I'm not looking for revenge. We have subtle, microaggressions at work and stuff, but it ain't nothing where I'm like, man, forget all white people. No, not at all, not me. But man, Shannon came from, they said, you better not look at that white girl, boy. He tell him stories about his grandpa telling him stuff. The more you look at a white woman, the closer you get to death. That my grandma always used to tell me that. I'm sure Shannon got that story in the holster. So with that being said, he was like, shit, it's forbidden. I gotta go get after the white women. He from rural Georgia. He from the South. Being with white women is a crime. It's not okay. He's probably doing that for his ancestors to let them know. I swear, baby. I swear. Thoughts, gentlemen?
Andre, get him.
It is so funny. It really is just funny to me. Like,
meme
account starting stuff, just going at Shannon Sharpe. See, that to me, this crazy. I don't recall now. If anybody has seen this, you can let me know, comments, whatever. I don't recall said meme account saying anything to Jamie Foxx about the women that he was dating. Even though we had seen we really hadn't seen Jamie with a white woman longest. That's what the report had said.
He in his own bubble.
I don't recall meme account saying anything to that, but they just decided to go with Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless because it tagged both of them in there. I'm just like, okay.
Maybe they knew they'd get a reply.
Said Skip Bayless was massa.
I'll say as we go to clout chasing, like we were discussing last week in Man Cave, or not week before last in Man Cave, go watch that Man Cave episode. It's a good one. Anyway, so it's just funny to me. And then like when Umar comes back and just says, you have a right to date snow bunnies. Why are you referring to them as snow bunnies? Like, there's not
why he is.
Like, it's literally
as a person who dates white women, we do call them snow bunnies.
No, I know we call them that.
I'm here for interracial love. I would not be here without it. So
I understand. We like they have been referred to as snow bunnies, but when you're trying to use a situation that you are on a national scale and a national platform with a little bit of clout, you don't need to refer to them as snow bunnies. Like, come on, man.
I guess you got a point there. You got a point there.
He's a literal grifter. He don't care about that.
So, like, that's for one thing. Two,
shout out to him though.
You can date who you want. Like,
hey, I'm not giving a shout out to anyone who doesn't think I shouldn't be born.
Like, it's not that major. Date who you want. Like, just the thing be like, okay, we pray that you eventually come back.
I pride myself on taking down all races.
It's like, I know eventually we pray that you return to dating women of your own race. Date who you want. Like, why put God in this? Don't put God in there. Like no, like the league got out of there. God ain't got nothing to do with this squabble. I was just like,
where does Pat Bear?
Like, literally the whole top half could have been cut out, and he just could have been like, this was not Umar Johnson the person. This is a meme account that I have suspicion that is controlled by somebody else. Stay black, stay proud. All that kind of stuff. And then my name is Dr. Umar. Whatever. Nobody have to. I'm not gonna get into it. But and then just the extra of my name is Dr. Umar. Nobody
we know who you are.
Refer to you as the surname, supposedly. Like, it's a form of respect, I understand, but nobody has to, just as long as they just
he's a grifter. He got to have his name out there so you can donate to his fund and his make it bio.
I mean,
he's got a school.
Why?
He got mad nonprofits like that.
He's
I was like, oh my
God. For like 20 years he's been getting money for.
Oh yeah, and then Twitter mentions on there have been crazy. It's like, okay, you still starting up that school? I seen that Twitter thing under there. Somebody else was like, we had like a whole bunch of school shootings, but no, we concerned about who Shannon Sharpe is dating. I was like, just like, I understand. It's crazy. I was like, okay, well, this is what happens when the sports world goes on. When it goes on that 3-month break between June and August. That 3-month break was sports.
You said them brothers got too much time on their hands.
Baseball don't really catch the social media like basketball and football do. But this is what happens. Just be random stuff pop up. This is just an example. This is what happens from June through August. It's gonna be random stuff like this because the sports world is gonna be on a little bit of a hush. Everybody gonna be on vacation and stuff. So just
you either break a record in baseball or somebody say something racist.
Right.
So it's just all.
That's the crazy thing about it. Like, the meme account didn't even.
They said baseball was better when everybody was on steroids.
We saw Bronny James with his with a prom picture, love the prom date and everything. Nobody saying nothing about that. I'm like, what the
they did that shade room, but that shade room, they always doing something.
I would say they didn't kill didn't they kill Bronny over his
shade room? Girlfriend?
They didn't kill him. I think they all came to a consensus, just like we did on the last episode of Do You Hear Me? The boy goes to a place where most people he's gonna see is people that don't look like him, because people that look like him don't have that kind of money to go to places he can go.
They did use LeBron's daughter pointing at him like, look at it, like this.
Man, they who you want.
Hey,
who you
white
want
girls are freaky, yo.
I'm not
dating with Tori. Date who you feel you want to date. It don't matter.
I've had
when you got money, fame, and status, you gonna date whoever you want anyway. And nobody can give a squat. So date who you want.
Most definitely.
Without any sexual context or anything, I've had a great time with white women. So
white women, Mexican women, Asian women, black women, women in general.
Let me get in here.
Oh, go ahead and get in here because we're ready to move on to PlayStation.
2012.
Let me get in real quick, you know what I'm saying? Let me slide in. That's the dude who only dated black women and one mixed girl, you know what I mean? So let's go in here. Date who you want. I get it though. I get the feeling. I get the intention. I get everything y'all talking about. I get what you feel. I get how you want to feel like get the culture right and get to be together in a group and aligned. I get all that. I get all that.
How that fence feeling?
What? I get it. What you mean? I'm an understanding brother. You know,
you're a habitual fence sitter.
Hey, listen, y'all the one who said y'all dated everybody. I only dated black women, so I don't know who.
Y'all ain't sitting on no fence. I ain't got a fence, matter of fact. Come on in.
I was gonna say I live in an apartment. There ain't no fences around, so I'm just it's equal opportunity over here.
I got a fence all around. I got one fence. I got two different type of fences. I got a wood fence. You know what I mean? Let's keep it up. But like I said, date who you want. It's essential. Like who is my constant theme? As much they know is stay to mind my business. And worry about me and not what everybody else doing, because again, that makes me happy, and you should do the same thing. Who you love and who somebody else love is none of your business. You know, man. It don't matter at the end of the day. Why do you care so much? Why are you? Like I said, I get the feeling, but at the end of the day, what are you doing to help any situation? Are you out here marrying a sister and having kids and doing all? Are you doing your part? Because you worried about what they doing.
I don't see too many black polygamists out here.
What?
Well, it's not legally polygamy, but it's polygamy.
Not in it.
But yeah, again, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Shannon Sharpe. Date who you want, love who you want, do what you gotta do. And black women, holler at me. I love y'all. You know I had to do it. You know how to do it. Joe, you know how to do it, Joe. Joe, did I not do it?
Wait till Juneteenth till we do another black dedication.
We have a black dedication day.
Oh, y'all ready to go get that Juneteenth ice cream from Walmart?
It's not there. I looked. I was actually going to buy it.
Oh, bro, that sounds fire! Red velvet cake and cheesecake ice cream.
It actually is a pretty good. It is a good concept. I just wouldn't call it Juneteenth. I would taste the ice cream. I wanted to taste it and be like, "Yo, this
great value is what threw everybody off."
It doesn't taste like.
If Jerry would have done this, it would have been lit.
It doesn't taste like freedom, but it wasn't too bad. But you think at the Southside Walmart of all places, the Southside Walmart would have been the last to recall them. But
Joe, I got a question, Joe. Everywhere I go, I promise you, Xbox and Sony sold out.
I know. I was actually about to get to Zelmae and tell him to explain more about PlayStation and Xbox, but feel free. to go ahead and
they are still sold out at my local
here,
Walmart.
or wait, my bad. Here.
It's actually the other way, but you get it.
Okay. Here you go.
Right, but so
take the alley-oop.
So as everyone knows, it's the summer. It's time for the E3, but it's canceled. What are we gonna do? How do we understand what games coming out? Don't worry. This week we do have PlayStation State of Play. It's coming out very soon. We having it this Thursday, I believe. It's happening June 2nd. Yes, June 2nd. It is coming out today, actually, when the show come out. So y'all know y'all seen it. Let me know what y'all thought. And then also next week, well, the week after, June 13th. If you depend on if your Sunday's the 7th day or the first day. If it's the first day, it is next week. I mean, 7th day is next week, but if it's next week, it's 2 weeks from now. You know, the world's confused.
Get your workforce management. I make everybody schedule ass on somewhere.
You have the Bethesda day. You have the Bethesda Xbox day. So we are getting our E3 stuff. We're getting a week apart instead of one whole weekend. We're getting them on separate days. Nintendo had theirs a few weeks ago, so we already got them out the way. They might have something else, but
didn't y'all say something about Pokemon was coming with something?
Yes, and Pokemon came.
Yeah, they're smacking us with new versions already.
I think they announced and showed a little bit of gameplay at the Nintendo event, but we hoping to see a little bit of God of War gameplay. That's what we hoping to see. I know that's one of the biggest things I am.
That's the only thing coming for Elden Ring for Game of the Year. That's the only thing coming that could possibly unsee Elden Ring.
Let's flow for a second, Zelmae. Let's flow for a second.
Starfield also is hoping. We're hoping to get some gameplay, actual gameplay of Starfield. They have Bethesda on their official YouTube has shown little snippets, but not a whole thing. So we hopefully get to see. The game looks insane, by the way.
Lots of rockets.
The game looks insane. I know PlayStation gonna try to put out more of their new cloud-based system to compete with the Game Pass. I'm pretty sure they're gonna show the improvements they do with that. Xbox is gonna Bethesda and Xbox gonna debut a game because they always do that. That's supposed to come out that we didn't know about. So hopefully we get Fable, the new Fable game to remake and see a little bit of that. I
don't know, man. They could mess it up. Fable's close to my heart. And we ain't gonna act like they didn't make that bull Fable Connect game.
Fable 3 was horrible. Fable 1 and 2 was amazing. People can argue.
Fable 3, I feel like Fable 3, the combat was still fun, though.
It was fun. The story was trash, and it was kind of wonky.
The story was garbage, but the actual gameplay in Fable 3 was fun to me.
It was, but
Zelmae, is there any more expected drops or anything?
I'm looking forward to see what Sony mostly does. What Sony does, they kind of show everything. Xbox used to hide one thing that they're gonna drop and be like, it's a big thing. But next year is the big year for Xbox because, as noted, the two big games for Bethesda are delayed to next year. Redfall and the
Starfield
is delayed to next year.
Starfield.
So, but hopefully we get some gameplay on them so we know what to see. The Outer Worlds 2 is also might be showed up, and the game I'm probably looking most forward to because of the company's making it, Avowed. Which if you ever played Pillars of Eternity, you know about that. You know about that story. They make a Skyrim.
I don't think I have.
If you know about, and it's a Skyrim-based game based on that little game because it's made like Diablo in a way.
I love Diablo.
Yeah, so that's how
faster pace RPG.
It's like except it's more.
So like a dungeon crawler.
The first game, Pillars of Eternity 1, is more of a turn-based. The other one is kind of more like Diablo, except it's not as fast. But they making it more to a Skyrim version of it, and a more open world RPG. So people looking forward to that. So hopefully we get to see some.
People gotta quit doing that because when you put names of big games like that, when you want to equate them to your game, if your game ain't finna meet the mark, I'm putting out a Skyrim-like game, but Skyrim's one of the greatest games ever. So you're about to give me. They
kind of made it. Them the same people that made Fallout 2, so Fallout 3. So they got.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say.
That's why I'm excited for the people that made it. The people that make the game.
They're the same ones that made New Vegas, right? Because it's the people that make like the outside titles that don't make the main number.
Yeah, so
that's true.
They were the people that was bought before Bethesda bought Fallout, but they both under Xbox now, so people are really excited about it.
Oh, okay.
So
they made the 2-bit Fallouts then.
Yes. They didn't make the DLC for Fallout 76. So people, I'm really excited for that because I know that company. I love Pillars of Eternity and I love the Fallout series. So,
well, I guess I go ahead and jump in there just for a little bit because otherwise, Xbox and Bethesda's the combination event, which is I think like June 12th or something like that. Might be a little wrong on that. 13th. That's supposed to be like an hour and a half combined. So I'm pretty sure they'll show some Starfield. I'm expecting that. Do I believe in the game? No, because I don't believe in Bethesda game.
I love Monte. He just be
every Bethesda
always
game
right up front with
the last 5 to 10 years has been broken on day one. So the game could be good, but the game could also be bad. And their track record as a recent memory because of Fallout 76 has been horrible. Even though Fallout 76 is a better game now.
They say Fallout 76 is playable now, though.
Yeah, it's a better game now, a year and a half later. So it's a good game.
No, almost 2 years, isn't it? Because wasn't it 2020 when 76 came out?
You give me an online game with no NPCs. I was like, oh, okay, I see how this is gonna go. And it's broken at launch. So, and then Starfield has been the same way because Starfield was pushed back into the first quarter of 2023. And so, okay, you had a fixed release date, and we go back.
Hey, to that credit.
Okay, that means I'm not finished either. Okay, cool. So that don't give me good hope for it.
They give me a little more hope because they never do that. But
they don't give me good hope.
It give me hope. Push back a game, dog. But Bethesda has never.
They have no shame. They have no shame.
It's true. Game in a minute, dog.
Just rush it out.
Like y'all not gonna put out.
We'll catch you in the patches.
Not today, but to be fair, along that, PlayStation State of Play is supposed to be Thursday. It's supposed to go and aim for third-party stuff, so it's not necessarily going to be the first-party titles.
So not a lot of exclusive.
Sure they'll do something later in regards to only their first-party titles. I'm personally looking forward to hopefully Square Enix show me a couple of things, maybe like Final Fantasy 16, which I was supposed to be in gotten. And I'm hoping.
Do you think it's going to be online or straight story?
Yeah, it's supposed to be story. It's not like
okay. I'm here for it. I'm tired of the online games.
I'm also hoping to see something on this rumored BioShock 4 that I've seen and heard so much about.
I don't. Do you really want that after they did BioShock Infinite, bro? Because it was
Infinite is a mixed bag, but it's not a bad game. I mean, me personally, I don't really just like to see like
compared to BioShock 1 and 2, Infinite is.
I mean, yeah, lacking. It's lacking. Yeah, but it's not a bad game. But either way,
but that's what I was saying. When you make amazing stuff and then you turn around and make sequels that aren't, because that's the one thing I think we can all agree on. Fallout 2 was better in every way. Why did I say Fallout? Freaking BioShock 2 is better than every way than BioShock 1.
But one thing about it, I'll also make people be aware of the Summer Games Fest. The Summer Game Fest is probably like the mid-year video game awards. It's something that a lot of developers just come to when they make big announcements that could be about anything. So if you want to see maybe some first party stuff or some other things, it might be in Summer Games Fest as well.
Maybe we'll get Elden Ring DLC.
I mean, you might. It just depends. Like they show anything. Like Summer Games Fest doesn't have like.
So I think they're gonna wait till later in the year, but whenever they do it, they're gonna shut shop.
We'll see what they get. We could see anything. This is naturally the most popular time of video games because this is when all the companies show off plenty of things for years down the line and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to see a few things, get a few announcements. I already got Destroy All Humans 2 coming out in August. If you pre-order it now, I might even get their multiplayer and see what they're looking like. I'm gonna go look it up on YouTube and see what they look like first. But so I'm excited for that. Just plenty in small games. Just keep your eyes peeled. Even Pokemon, they're gonna have a first real. Like they had a little teaser trailer last time of Scarlet and Violet. I think that's the name of the game. So tomorrow they have.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
We'll see some more stuff about that. So and then Nintendo will have their own treehouse later on. It'll probably be the end of the month or something. So we'll see plenty. I can't wait to see what we got. For this video game fest. It's gonna be plenty of video game announcements over the next 2 weeks. You might even see something about the PS5 Plus and the Xbox Series X Plus. Those are going to be a thing, and I've seen some rumors that them things could be out by the end of next year. So you never know.
Hopefully they're easy to get than the initial ones.
Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with they ain't got nothing to do with Sony and Microsoft. They're like, hey, whether you can get them or not, next one's coming. So we'll do that.
What an asshole.
Yo,
tell them that.
Hey, they're gonna make the money regardless.
Technically, the 4090 is supposed to come out, and people just now getting 3090s because they finally available because crypto crashed. And they're like, hey, we got a new one coming out that's twice as strong.
Crypto crashed hard.
Whatever we see over the next 2 weeks, man, I'm excited for it. Hopefully, it's some good stuff. I already got some Destroy All Humans, so I got something to look forward to in August. And we'll see what we got.
I can't believe he's a fan.
They're making another Destroy All Humans.
They're remaking the second one. They remade the first one, and that was wonderful.
I was going to say, I know they remade the first one. I played the mess out of the remake of the first one.
And they're remaking the second one.
I think it's still on my hard drive.
Remaking the second one.
Summerfest, again, to reiterate, is June 9th. So anybody looking for it's going to be in between the PlayStation.
So that's like 2 weeks away.
Yeah, so it's in between the PlayStation. It's like a week after PlayStation and like 3 or 4 days before Xbox.
So they really did sort of just space E3 out over a couple weeks instead of having one huge
E3 count.
E3 broke apart, so they're just like, screw it, we'll just have our own events.
Because it's too hard to hold that all those different interests in one space.
And plus, Sony kind of already got away from
But I think that's part of the win. Because you think that I think that's part of the appeal, though. Because like, look back at E3, you just see all these different booths from all these designers, all these people in costumes.
But it was broken up.
Granted, it probably smells horrid because that is the one drawback of going. If you've ever been to an actual convention, deodorant seems to be in a lack of use.
Take a shower, everybody, before you go out.
Before you go to any of them,
please, people.
I don't care if you go to.
Listen to me before we do this. Before we go to the quick round, I'm gonna please, for the love of God, just because you don't go outside often, doesn't mean you don't have to take a shower. You're like, I don't.
Stop making our local game stores smell crazy, people.
Every game no reason for that. Has a good shirt. Y'all all got a good shirt, and it's wrinkled as fuck, but it's your good shirt. Put it on.
Twitch, you don't understand how many people tell me I don't do nothing, so I don't have to take a shower. I'm like, bro, dirt still sticks.
Oh, and that's when they actually comb their hair back to the head. Man, I'm sorry. I'm white nerd.
I gotta shower right, or my afro will look ridiculous.
and then my afro nerds that be having the musty afros. Handle that, man.
You remember this? My roommate
can't do it. You remember be picking it out, have the smell wafting at you. Can't do it.
Junior year in college, right, Monte? The guy would tell you, that dude never took a shower, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? He like, I don't do nothing. I'm like, bro, take a shower, bro.
He was your roommate?
Yeah, I actually stayed in West Room a lot, dog. So actually, West Room probably. This what happened.
You can't live in the same room as me and be anti-bathing, bro. We ain't going for it. That's too close quarters. We both gotta be up.
The first week of school, West roommate just left. Kid credit player, y'all saw him that week. His roommate just left, so I basically just stayed with him and Josh Cole.
because he's probably bullying his ass. Look at your lame ass.
Bullying him into not bathing?
No, my roommate was still there. I'm talking about West's roommate. His roommate.
I talked about my cousin and whoever his roommate was that abruptly left. I said that nigga was probably
dropped out of school, but they never got my new one. So I was like, yo, I'm standing here, bro.
I couldn't have a roommate that don't bathe. They ain't finna be my roommate.
So I'm begging y'all, bro. Please take showers, bro. We smell you, bro.
It's not hard.
Bro, you do smell, bro. I know y'all like to pretend you don't. And your friends not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you.
Just because you went no for it doesn't mean everybody else is.
Look at me. I'm your best friend. Take a shower.
Let's go.
There we
Zelmae out here.
Zelmae, take us out of here with some quick hits, man. Let's get out of here. I'm sure they're tired of listening.
Yeah, y'all know what the quick hit is.
Yeah. But make sure y'all like and subscribe. All that.
We only got one. We only got one quick hit today. Donda Sports is a new thing. It has Jaylen Brown and Aaron Donald. Would y'all sign with
Kanye coming?
Would y'all sign with Donda Sports, Joe?
I would take the meeting just to see what they say, because I'm like, I just want to see who is doing the actual work around here.
Yeah, do you have to meet with Kanye? That's a good question.
I doubt Kanye's handling any sports contract at this point. Like, I ain't saying like Kanye set it up. He won $5 billion for 2 years and he deserves it. Why? Because
he go bankrupt. But I feel like Jay-Z be at the Rock Nation ones though, because when they be signing people, I feel like I feel like Jay-Z be there for the presenting as a contract.
Would you sign with Donda? Or
no, Kanye's too much of a unknown quantity. I feel like there'd be like a publicity thing just waiting to happen of me and Kanye having to throw down because he's in one of his crazy moods and I ain't going for it. And then I get packed out by Donda Sports Security and it's all over the internet. Nah, save myself the hassle.
Corey, the new Freddie Gibbs.
That's how you get the clutch.
Monte.
That's how you get the clutch.
Hey, forget that. Nah, Freddie Gibbs, man, and he from Indiana too. But he just makes himself too easy to joke about, bruh. When academics be getting off on you like that, it's a problem.
Monte, would you sign with Donda Sport?
I mean, if it's a good business decision, sure. I mean,
there we go.
No, don't be like that.
What are you after,
bro? I'm not gonna. I'm like, it's literally big. Like, if they have a good business model and my agent.
Do you get the
Kanye
concert in your contract? At least one.
Like if everybody's on one accord, my agent, lawyers, all that kind of stuff, they got a good business presentation. Everything seems legit cool. Like personally, you can't take what's going on with Kanye and apply it to his business. Those are two separate entities. But like, just depends.
Tell them the truth, JJ Monte.
I mean, the only thing I'm focused on when it comes to the Donda Sports is the first one sign on there. Jaylen Brown, hey, gonna need you and Tatum. Hey.
What if he goes off the deep end? Because now he's hanging out with AB.
Hey, they can do that after the season.
Hey, that's a wild brother.
He just come into the stadium wearing big ass duck boots, and you like, and he's shooting 8 for the 29.
Monte.
I don't watch sports, but I seen AB on a bunch of the most ridiculous podcasts. So,
Monte, what can they find you?
Oh, Zelmae, you said you would. I didn't know if I caught your answer.
I was just the same, Monte. Just if the money right.
Y'all
listen to these guys. Oh, if the money's right, Y'all just leaving Kanye out of the equation when you're thinking about it.
I'm pretty sure he's a billionaire. He doesn't need to be there.
What if he comes in a black trash bag and just empties money on the table and then walks out? There's no contract. That's just
can I have some of the money? And we can continue.
No, he just leaves. He just leaves after that. He don't say nothing. He just leaves.
With somebody else and just take the money. Good, cool. Y'all ain't got to sign up for this.
No, but then you got to deal with crazy Kanye, and he a billionaire now, and he done told us that he ain't above paying people.
I was on the contract. He just put money on the table, and I kind of asked him.
It's Kanye. Next thing you know, you got a evil sermon at Sunday service on you.
This is the one
What's that gonna do for you?
This is the one time you get to tell Kanye that he works for you. Monterey.
Look at what he did to Kid Cudi.
Monterey.
Look at how he did Kid Cudi.
Zelmae, take us the fuck out of here, man.
What can they find you?
Shit.
Your boy Monterey Hudson, Instagram, TikTok. Click on the link trees. Plenty of podcasts. Blur Cartel, Overall 99, Broke Ugly Dudes. Come see your boy.
Yo, Monte not here for y'all games.
Man, damn. I'm not entertaining nothing, nigga. No, if it's a good deal, it's a good deal.
Shut shit down.
Yo, where can they find you?
UniqoWilliams.com. All Lowe's lead.
All Lowe's lead to where?
Here. God damn it. UniqoWilliams.com. All roads lead you to right here. God damn it.
All right, Thor, what can they find you?
You already know, Afro Commie 765 on everything. Catch me in all the darkest, creepiest parts of the internet, scumming it up.
By the way, y'all gonna catch what I just said in the thing why I said pause is hilarious. Hey, y'all can find me link tree below. We appreciate y'all. Peace.
Like and subscribe.
All that. Super thanks. All that. Appreciate y'all.
Me.